like to present you few information concerning promotion of organic products. First, 2 years ago we made special research where our colleague buy organic products, and when we look at the results, we see that the place when we most frequently buy organic products are some kind of discount store, marketplace, and specialist shop. And when we look at this discount store and supermarket, hypermarket, from one hand it's very optimistic because it's the proof that the market develop, that the big players try to sell organic product. But from the second hand, it's the proof that from the second hand, if we sell organic products via a discount store, supermarket, the biggest added value is not for farmer, not for producer, but for distributor. And we look at this carefully, and we decide to make some promotion activity to solve this issue. We ask question, why our colleague buy organic products? Why consumer in Poland buy organic products? Probably you know these all factors: care for health, care for environment, ethical aspect. But it's the question, what kind of how important are these aspects? For example, it is care for health is much more important than care for environment, or vice versa. And we made some special research in this area as well. And if you look at the result, we assess taste of organic food, appearance of organic food, care for the natural environment, care for health. 1 is not important, 7 is very important, and you can see that the care for health was almost 50% of the responses were indicating this factor. So care for health was very important, and respecting animal rights, animal welfare, 25%, believe that organic food is safe for health, 40%, and believe that organic food is free from genetic modification, 37%. And when we come back to this slide, according to our survey, this care for health was the biggest indicator, the most important for our consumer. And we also decided to make some research to assess what kind of attributes are connected with organic. And you see, for example, environmentally friendly packaging, which is not always true. In the perception of consumers, it's almost 5.5 in the scale from 1 to 7. What we decide to do? For example, let's look at this. When a consumer go to the shop, they have something like that. A lot of different logos. And generally, they don't understand what is behind this. Or at least maybe few of them understand. And we are aware of this, and we decide to prepare a special campaign. This campaign started yesterday. It was a campaign concerning, we try to explain what does it mean, what particular logo means. And you can see it's the organic logo is one of them. And we try to explain to our consumers what is behind this logo. Of course, all additional information are available at the website, and it's easy to, especially for young people, for people who use smartphone, to download this information. Second activity. Maybe some of you know this book. We We prepared this book, I think maybe 6, 7 years ago, maybe a little earlier. At the beginning was the first book where the organic products come from. I remember that in this book we try to explain what is the origin of organic product, that we don't use special substances, that we don't use additional substances. On these 2 pages you see what does it mean organic honey, that there is 3 kilometers from the place where honey bees are there shouldn't be any conventional plants, etc., etc. And I remember at the beginning when we prepared this book, our deputy minister was very, he didn't support us. He was very afraid of this. He said, hey, you prepare a book for children, it is, maybe it's not our target, and we print maybe 5,000 books for one fair. And it was this book with this young guy. And there was so positive answer about this book, so positive comments about this book, that after this he was standing with this book and asking people asking him to make photo with him and with this book. Yeah? And we had only 5,000 books, and we sent maybe half of them to schools and wait for the reaction, for the comments, because it's very important to when we talk about the promotion to talk with people to whom we address this promotion activity. And these children, let's say 10 years old boys and girls, comments about this book, and they said, you remember, it was only this first part, you discriminate girls because in the book is only boy. We said, oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's true. So number 2 is with the girl. And second comment was, book is nice, but there is no sticker inside. Okay, why not? And in this second book, we add special pages when you may stick organic logo. Because we try to talk with our clients, in this case 10 years old children, and finally we developed this. This year I think we will print maybe 100,000 of this book to prepare special promotion activity in schools. This is the promotion campaign in which was conducted, I think, 3 years ago in Poland. Probably you don't know these people. This lady is Magdalena Kumorek, a very young lady. We are probably the same age, and this guy is Olympist. He's jump high, and it's very well known by Polish people. And he represents sport, health, and good condition. And she is actress, and at that time she was in the movie, and she pretended to be chief, and that's why it was very good connotation for them. And when you look at the attributes which people, when you look at the indication why people buy organic products, is the care for health and care for environmental and good taste. Next example. It's not working anymore. Oh, works. This promotion campaign was, I think, also 3 years ago. Probably all don't know this guy, but but this guy is Grzegorz Łapanowski. Is one of it's very young chief, very well known in Poland. One of the judge in many cook competition. People recognize him, and when we had agreement with him concerning this campaign, he was raising stars, and now it's very well known by many Polish people. And what was important in this campaign, we prepared 15 movies with when Grzegorz go to the farmer or to the company, and based on the products from this company, he prepares some special dishes. What was important that in these activities, there was involvement of companies. We chose 15 producers, and it was prepared together with them. This is one example of, because I think maybe last year, I realized that it is important what we do, but much more important is when we talk what we done. So if we only do, and nobody knows that we did it, it's only half of the story, half of the success. And we should inform what was done. And this is the example of our cooperation with television in Poland. It is example of special program for farmers. We call this program Tydzień. It's every week. And in this program, it is in the morning, in the Sunday. TV sum up last week. What happened in the agriculture sector during the last week. And it's, I think, the most common, when you are a farmer, probably 99% of the farmer watch this program. It's at the 8 and the Sunday. And last Tydzień, which was 10 of the March, was about a reportage from Biofach, chairman of Polska Ekologia, one of deputy minister. And we inform what was during the Biofach, and it helps to create positive approach to organic. What is also important, Ministry of Agriculture, Krajowy Ośrodek Wsparcia Rolnictwa, it's special institution subordinate to minister, main sanitary inspection. It are free, independent institution. Okay, maybe these two are connected, but this institution is responsible for health. And and if you remember the results of the survey, care for health was one of the main indicators for people who buy organic products. And now we prepare special promotion campaign together with this sanitary inspection. It is extremely important that from the not only to act through one ministry, not only to act through one institution. It's of course it's task to you, to your authorities, to force them to cooperate with others. We may add to this Ministry of Sport, Ministry of Tourism, etc. Our new tool, we organize something like Tweet Up. It's special meetings for minister and people who use Twitter. And it was, I think, 2 weeks ago or something like that. And there was interview with minister about the organic, and you can see 65,000 people opened this interview. It's very, very good results for one post. And some kind of exhibitions. It was National Agriculture Exhibition, November-December 2018. It was special exhibition to celebrate 100 years of independence. And probably maybe you don't know, but this guy is the president of Poland, Andrzej Duda. And he was involved in this exhibition. And organic, of course, was part of this. This was the stand of ministry. There was the stand of organic producer. You are not able to see it because there is a lot of people and they hide this. It is extremely important to involve people from administration in such activity. And we always do it. There you have president and there you have Minister of Agriculture. Next big event, Polish Food Festival in Brussels, December. It's our Prime Minister who opened this, and all food served during this Polska Food Festival, Polish Food Festival in Brussels, was organic food. And you may be sure that if you have some super VIPs, it means minister, prime minister, president, you will always have TV, you will always have journalists, they will report this, they will have the opportunity to show this. And last event, Biofach. I'm looking where is Ukrainian stand because it was very close to us. No, it was probably there. Yeah. And you may see always during such events, somebody from administration appears. It's Deputy Minister of Agriculture. There are some examples of such promotion activities, and when I talked with my colleague from Ukraine a few weeks ago, he asked me to say something not only about the promotion in Poland, but about the promotion as country of origin, as country supplier. And it's difficult task because in this case we promote organic. We try to convince people to buy organic product. In the case when we talk about the promotion as to buy from particular country, we should give our consumer, our buyer, assurance that we are able to take care of our product, that system of control and certification works in our country. It's very important, especially for Ukraine. But not only for you. I think if you read carefully newspapers, probably you know that problems with quality of food, not only in organic but in many different sectors, appears in European Union in many countries. You probably remember problems with beef, with horses meat, with BSC, etc., etc., etc. So in this area, the credibility, the system of control and certification is the main issue. In this context, very important is that last time you prepare new organic bill, and now, according to my knowledge, you prepare by laws to this bill. I think it's the good idea, good way to convince buyers that we are able to assure that everything is under control. Okay, I think it's enough. Thank you.